Hey everybody, it's Alex. Hope you're having a great week. Books, reading, and audiobooks. That's what we're going to talk about today. I just want to go through some of my favorite books. Reading has been something in my life that has been really beneficial. When I'm not in the best places and when I'm not doing the best things, I'm probably not reading a lot either. And then when I get back on track, I find myself reading more. And I just want to touch on that and a few things I'm reading now and hope to read again or looking to read in the future. So one of the first books on the health and faith and wellness side of things is the first and most important book, the Bible. This is the book that has gotten me through a lot of things. This is where truth is. This is a living book. And I truly believe of all books that are out there, this one is like no other book. So I got to start with that one. The Holy Bible means so much to me, and I think that there is truly truth in there. And it's a living word, meaning the Spirit and God can talk to you through that book. So that is my first and foremost, most important book. If you don't read any other books other than that one, I think you're going to be just fine. But I will mention some other ones. So yeah, first book, top of the list is the Bible. That's my favorite book, and I think the most important book. Another book on the health and fitness, wellness side of things would be Born to Run. This book I'm reading through right now, somebody gave it to me as I was training for the Ultra, and I really like everything it's talking about. It talks about how we used to run all the time. Running is in our nature. We can find joy from running. These days, people don't find joy from running like they used to, so this talks about some tribes in Mexico that have had great success with running and different forms of running. And yeah, it's just connected really well for me. I really like this book and I'm excited to finish it. Another book I really liked on the faith side of things is Wild at Heart by John Eldredge. It's been a while since I've read this one, but I definitely want to read it again. It talked about a man's heart and all the things that are natural to a man's heart and the way God made a man's heart. It's awesome. It talks about adventure, wanting to rescue, the princess and stuff like that, and just searching for meaning. And so yeah, there's some awesome stuff in there. It made me come alive in that way. The world needs men who have came alive. That's what the book kind of talks about, rather than men that are just drifting through life. So coming alive in my natural heart is something important to me. That one is awesome for a man who wants his heart to fully come alive. I look forward to reading that one again. On the business side of things, there's a couple books that are my favorite. On the business side of things, there's a couple books that are my ultimate favorite. I really like Napoleon Hill. He's got a book called Think and Grow Rich. He was a philosopher that believed in the power of thought and turning thought into feeling, or mixing thought with feeling, and then turning thought into action. It all starts right here, right? This is something we can control. We can't always control what's going on in life or our circumstances or outcomes, but we can control our thought and how we think about things. And so being positive and thinking about positive things, turning that into positive emotion and positive action is what this is all about. So Think and Grow Rich, and then Outwitting the Devil. I don't have that one with me, but Outwitting the Devil is probably my favorite book, apart from the Bible, of all time. I really liked that book and how true it was to our culture and our world today. There's so many things in there that are super interesting, how close it is to our world today and how the devil might be wanting to stop us and get us off track. It ultimately talks about having a definiteness of purpose is the ultimate way to stop drifting and get on track and be on God's will for your life. Definite of purpose and a strong desire to reach a goal is what that talks about. Another business book I really liked was The Quitter's Manifesto. It's a Bigger Pockets book. They have an awesome real estate podcast and just life podcasts where they have awesome guests on there. Any book that Bigger Pockets publishes is probably worth reading. There's a bunch of real estate books I've listened to and read on there that have been super helpful for me to understand real estate and the inner workings of all of that. But this book specifically helped give me the confidence to quit the job I was at this year. It reminded me of all the things that I have going on, all the things that are true to me, and it's okay to be a quitter sometimes, right? It talks about how to get out of that 9 to 5 and how to see if that's the right fit for you or not. So Quitter's Manifesto and really anything by Bigger Pockets, totally recommend their YouTube, their podcasts, any of their books. Another book that I really liked that I listened to this year on audiobook was The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. She's got an audiobook where she reads it herself. She's got an Australian accent, and her whole thing is about the secret, the law of attraction. So using the law of attraction to visualize and bring good things into your life. What you think about is what happens, right? So visualizing, seeing those things as if they already exist is what she talks about in that book. It's a really good book to listen to. So I recommend you get the audiobook by Rhonda Byrne, The Secret. Another book I've listened to this year is Relentless by Tim Grover. That was an awesome book. It again just made me feel okay about myself when it comes to the way God made me and leaning into that and going all in with that. So that was a sweet book. Definitely could listen to that one over and over again. When I was sitting on the mower my last few months of mowing at Hillbrands, that's all I was doing, was listening to audiobooks and podcasts and just getting my mind filled with positive things. And then reading physical books is super helpful too. I usually have to listen to them while I'm reading them on paper. It helps my reading level go a little bit faster. But that's just me. I like to listen to it on speed and a half or so and then read the paper. But yeah, reading has been an awesome thing for me. I hope I can continue to do it. I would love to hear what you guys are reading. What are some of your favorite books of all time? What are some of the books or audiobooks or even podcasts that you're listening to right now or reading right now? And then what do you hope to read in the future? Let me know the ones that have really stuck out to you. I'm always looking for more books to read and things to listen to. So thank you. Those are all the books that have really meant a lot to me in my life and some that I look forward to reading again. Thank you for watching. I hope you're still crushing it. I hope God is still blessing you like He always has been. Please drop a subscribe, give this video a like, and I look forward to making more videos. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.